Hello and welcome to the Dark Death Evil channel. I'm your Dark Death Evil host, Soulgrave, and excuse me, this is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls PTR. I've kind of got the hiccups, so apologize for that. And this isn't the build that I wanted to show you. I've been out of town all weekend. Haven't had a chance to play or record anything. They reset the PTR server, so all the stuff that I did have is gone. I think they're just testing to see how quick people can get into the upper Torment levels in seasonals with what they have out right now. So there's no loot buff. I've had to get everything I got al dente without any. It's the old-fashioned way. So let's go ahead and get into it, show you what I got. We're doing T10 right now. I think I'm just going to call this one the Zunimasa Rush, just because of the sheer amount of minions that I'm using as meat shields and damage producers, and show you some of the changes they did to the sets. So let's take a look at our inventory real quick. This is not even remotely optimized. This is like, hey, I want to play a Witch Doctor, I want to do T10, I don't got that fancy starmetal kukri or dagger of darts or other, quintessential high-end Witch Doctor paraphernalia. So don't judge too harshly, but hey, it can do T10, so yeah, it can't be that bad, right? Right. Pop my details out just in case you're interested. So I've got a kind of crappy Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. I'm opting for this just because I enjoy the additional reduced movement speed. It actually comes in handy quite a bit. The damage is pretty just doesn't even matter. It's just the extra slow that it does is great. We're going to do 5 pieces of our Zunimasas. So we've got our feet, torso, legs, offhand, and finger. Nothing new with the Zunimasas. The 2 set is, the Fetish Army, Last Till They Die. The one thing that did change for PTR, I guess I haven't really gone over because I haven't been doing the Zunimasas thing, is your Fetish Army is reduced by 80% for its cooldown. So you can more reliably use it when you die, so that's not a bad thing. You take 2% less damage for every fetish you have alive, which is nice, and enemies hit by your mana spenders take 275% more damage from your pets for 4 seconds. And if you're looking at the screen, you can see we got a lot of pets out there. Here's the string of skulls, nothing too crazy. Our ring is actually pretty good for the Zunimasa's pox. Inside there, we're going to be using the Enforcer. We've got the Short Man's Finger for the other side. Not an optimal roll. The Efficious Toxin gem in there for that 10% increased damage. We do have a lot of things that are giving us increased damage with this build. We'll go over. You can keep a tally. Someone in the comments let me know exactly what the full percent is. I'm too lazy to actually do that. But there's 10% right there. We've got Helltooth gauntlets, and they changed Helltooth up again. So if you guys saw the previous Wall of Death builds, they're going to be even better. I can comfortably do T8 with this, unoptimized. It's not what I was going for, and since I can do T10 with this build that I'm doing right now, that's what I want to show you. But anyways, for the Helltooth gauntlets, we're using the 2-set bonus, so enemies hit by our primary skills, Acid Clad Firebat Zombie, Charger Zombie Dogs, Gargantuan, Grasp of Dead Piranhas, Wall of Death, are affected by Necrosis, being slowed and taking 1000% weapon damage every second, and taking 15% increased damage from all sources for another 10 seconds. So that's another 15% right there. We're up to 25, right? So what they did is they changed it so it doesn't have to be procced off of your damn Wall of Death, which has a really shitty hitbox. So that's great. And then they changed up the 6-set bonus, which is awesome. after casting Wall of Death, so you still have to use the damn thing. You gain 300% increased damage for 12 seconds to your primary skills: Acid Cloud, Fire Bat, Zombie Charger, Zombie Dogs, Gargantuan, Grasp of Dead, Piranhas, and Wall of Death. And it stacks up to 3 times, and it refreshes each time you stack it. So, and it lasts for 12 seconds, so as long as you click it within that 4-second window, before it goes down, you have that 900% increased damage. So that's really good, really good, and after I find a few more items, I will be showcasing that build for sure. We've got our Belt of Transcendence for the Fetish Sycophant. Strong Arm Bracer. So this one is enemies hit by knockback suffer an additional 24% damage for 5 seconds when they land. So that's another 24% damage that we've got people taking. So that's 49%. Well, we'll round up to 50% for now for ease and for my brain. We're using the Mask of Jerem because we have a lot of pets out and I want them to do lots of damage. I have the Magic Find gem in there right now because I need to find lots of magic items. And it actually seems to be working, so that's great. I'm not sure if maybe halfway through they increased the drop rate, but it was crap. And then I went to T7, started doing T7, stuff started popping out of chests, dropping off a pack every once in a while. T8, almost every chest, and then I jumped all the way up to T10, which the lesson for today is just because you can do something doesn't necessarily mean you should do something, as you guys will see. I've already cleared out the first floor of the rift we're going to be running, and it took a pretty long time, but I think we can knock out the second floor and finish this up. We're about 75%, 80% done with the rift, so show you how this works. And then we've got our Bane of the Trapped for another 22.5% damage to everything that is impaired. So that's almost, we're at like what, 73% damage right now, increased damage, roughly 73% damage. That's just from our items and stuff, and that'll be taken from all sources, so that's great. Let's go ahead and take a look at our skills. On our skills, we've got Haunt, which is going to give us that 20% increased damage from all sources. So what, we're up to 93%. Great. Corpse Spider, because it wouldn't be a horde without hordes of corpse spiders, and our Grin Reaper. So of course, staple, and also it does it's a pretty good damage dealer, surprisingly. We've got our Piranhas for an extra 15% increased damage, putting us at, see, this is where it starts to get hard. What did I say? 90 something. Okay, so we're like 103%. 103% damage people are taking. Yeah, 103%. Gargantuan, I just went for the AoE, 200% of my damage is fire, and could stun them every once in a while, so it's good. Zombie Dogs, we've got our Chilled to the Bone, because enemies who are hit by zombie dogs are going to take an increased 15% damage from all sources. So that puts us up around almost 120%, 118-ish, 117% damage from all sources. And then, of course, Fetish Army, Dagger of Darts, or not Dagger of Darts, Legion of Daggers for the extra dagger wielder fetishes. Pierce the Veil for an extra 20% damage. Gruesome Feast, which I honestly didn't notice a difference when I used it. I might change it out. I had Rush of Essence on there just because I was having some mana issues, or not mana issues, but I was using the thing. But anyways, there's some new stuff they didn't hear. I'll go over on the next build once I find the other piece that I'm missing from the other set. We got Fierce Loyalty. This is for just increased movement speed, which I love, and of course an extra zombie dog. And then Midnight Feast for the increased damage towards zombie dogs and gargantuans, and of course one more zombie dog, bringing us to 5 zombie dogs, 3 gargantuans, 23 fetishes, and then our enchantress. And if you've noticed, I've got these little explodey guys spawning around me. So in case you guys are running solo, I'll show you what I got on my follower. Of course, I got the Don't Die, because otherwise she would die and be useless all the time. I got a decent Maximus slapped on her, just so I get that Demonic Slave every once in a while. That Fire Chain actually does a surprising amount of damage. I've got the Overwhelming Desire, so stuff she hits has a chance to be charmed and take 35% more damage. I'm not going to calculate that into our other things, that almost never happens. We've got the Nagel Ring, so it's going to summon that Fallen Lunatic by your side every 11 seconds, and it actually does really good damage, so yeah. Oh, and I put Haunt on her for a while there because I was doing that Jades thing, and I thought maybe if she was occasionally haunting enemies, it would also proc the shenanigans. Let's take a look at our cube, which I had to redo all of this, so I'm down to just these 3 items until I go farm another thingy. We've got Wormwood. This is mostly for the build that I plan on doing, and I'm just too lazy to go and redo 25 bounties so I can put something else in there. I want to get this video out tonight. Of course, the Grin Reaper and our Royal Ring of Grandeur, so that we get we can kind of cheat her a little bit with this stuff. All right, so let's go ahead, hop back into our Greater Rift, and show you guys how this handles in T10. Also, this one's pretty rough to do solo T10. But like if you were on what's that down there? If you were on a team with people like you would who can do T10, you would significantly be increasing their damage by like almost 100%. So you'd still be a very viable member of the team. I mean, you do enough damage to actually kill stuff and not die. So you know, you can still contribute that way, but even more so, you're just going to be, you know, making everything take so much damage that, you know, it doesn't even matter. Everybody else is just going to be able to sweep up with you. But yeah, we're up to max sycophants already, and these guys have just an ungodly, what is that, 4.2 billion HP? So much HP. So T10, not too terrifying, admittedly. I think I'm not exactly sure what I think it might be like Greater Rift 45 or 50 or something, the equivalent. So while this build would never be able to do Greater Rift 50 with any sort of speed, you could do it, so you just wouldn't get the sweet rewards at the end. Which, by the way, they changed the way the rewards work. If you don't finish it in time, you don't get to level up your gem. So you don't really have the option right now between, you know, choosing a key or a gem. I don't think. I think as soon as you beat the Greater Rift level that you're at, then it goes up to the next one. But you don't. Yeah, I am kind of suffering a little bit on that. I don't really get the things. I might switch back to that, just so I don't have to worry about it. But as you can see, no issues with Deathy Death. Some issues with Deathy Death on certain elite packs that are incredibly dickish. Mostly when I'm not paying attention. I think the Frozen Orb has been the bane of my existence because every once in a while it will just be invisible. Come on. Pets, I need you. I need you now. Come on. What is it hitting me? There must be something with thorns on the other side of that wall. Should do enough damage to take out the damn treasure goblin. Whew. So apologize for not updating anything or doing any videos lately. I really wanted to. Ow! What could possibly be doing that? Heal. Oh, okay. This is a problem. Okay, so let's see if I can open the door. Ah. Okay, so that aside, I haven't had much problem with death. That was freaking retarded. It's like, I can hit you, but you can't hit me. Back. And obviously, if I wanted to have a little bit more protection, I could put on the Hell Mask. Go. Wait. Oh, okay. I could put on the Hell Mask, and that would give me another 50% damage reduction. And of course, we could drop the short man finger and put on a Unity for another 50% damage. I'm not exactly sure how the diminishing returns are going to work on that or what the cap is, but you could make it so that you take almost no damage. I mean, on paper, how that actually works mathematically in the game, I'm not exactly sure, but because to force that piece, so anything that takes damage from the dog is going to be doing another, like, what, 15? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, freaking. I don't like this haul. This haul is a pain in my ass. But notice how I don't have really any issues with my cooldowns. Like, dying, not a gigantic downfall for the Witch Doctor. Normally it's like crippling for minutes. This build comfortably, easily does T8. I don't know, I guess it would do fine in T9, obviously, because I'm doing T10. I'm not sure time-wise if it would be better to do T10 or T9. Solo probably, or I mean T8 or T9. I think solo, oh my gosh, you fucking teleport. Oh, motherfuckers. And Illusionist on top of that, okay. Yeah, I don't. Are these Illusionists all exploding, releasing Worms of Death? Oh, that's annoying. Oh my gosh, we haven't even hardly touched you. There we go. It is easy for your pets to get distracted on other things, so trying to keep your damage focused, you may have to recast some stuff every once in a while. But for the most part, not a problem. And I think T8 best solo, and I think you could easily not get pitched at parting with T9 or T10. I don't know if people would have issues with you doing T10. I mean, I can do T10, but it's so slow. Ooh, lightning shield. Away from me. Lightning shield. Anyways, the build that I want to do is the new and improved Kamikaze Chicken. Explodey build of Doom. Because I have a feeling it's going to be incredible. They added Lotus Swarm to the list of abilities that does an extra 800% damage. So, as soon as I find I have the hat, but I want to use the Quetzalcoatl with the build, because it just, double the amount of damage I'm doing. I do my damage quicker anyways. So I want to do the Quetzalcoatl, and then I need to find, and I have a good piece of Quetzalcoatl, I need to find the chest piece and the shoulders for the new spider Archidrid set, and I can show you that at the end of this, what I'm working on, which you guys have to look forward to. But luckily I still have the chicken and the little cleaver, and I've got the ancient cleaver. I lost the ancient mojo chicken with the server wipe, so it's kind of a shame. I haven't found a better one yet. I haven't even found one yet. So it's alright. We'll find one, I'm sure. So I don't know. I'm happy that this build, not optimized, not even remotely optimized, can handle T10. It gives me hope for some of the other stuff. But, I mean, ultimately we still are using Zunimasas, so that's kind of a thing about it. But yeah, you can see most of the damage ticks we're doing around 50 million, and that's from all kinds of sources, not just our fetishes. Ow, what is hitting me? Bogan some work. Ah, that was so that thing sneaks up on me and wrecks my day. see how it just sort of teleports wherever the hell it wants to? It's not coming now. Come on. Come on. Don't have a problem with my pets dying T10, so that's great. It's probably because of the Zunimasas. I don't know, to be honest. Wouldn't be able to tell you. This is a fairly obnoxious freaking set of powers and angle to be dealing with. Because someone is summoning. Oh, God. Freaking. You need to die. Or at the very least, summon stuff for me and not for yourself. Sorry about that map blip. Ooh, so could you imagine if I did the whole video, or the whole freaking rift? It would take forever. I mean, this video is already run like 20 minutes. It's gonna be one of my longer ones. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We can muscle through it. I refuse to do editing. Unless I absolutely have to. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad to just speed some shit up. Like, if stuff was going a little too far, or a little too slow, you could just speed the shenanigans up. Oh my god, we're not even... You know what? Screw you. I don't even care. Moving on. Go screw yourself. No, I don't care. You leave me alone. I'm done playing with you. Give me this power pylon. Maybe that'll help. maybe now I'll go. Oh yeah, lure you upstairs. A little better. Now we're actually doing damage to you. Two of you. Screw you frozen orbs. Hate you frozen orbs. Would you guys do stuff? Come on. Good. Good, that's what I wanted. I wanted that guy to show. Oh, Veracity. Awesome. Actually, that's not a bad thing for a Witch Doctor. Ah, you son of a... I hit my potion. Oh, and you didn't even drop anything. You dick. Alright, this should not be a problem. So as soon as he spawns his poison, just, you know, gotta get the hell out of there. Yep, like that. I think I'm gonna lure him up. Give me that. I'm gonna lure him up here. Maybe lure him. Is he... Can he not go up the stairs? He was clipping through walls and other shit. Come on. No. Okay. There we go. There we go. I knew you could do it. I knew you had it in you. There we go. Now everybody can hit ya. This isn't going too bad, actually. Sizable amount of damage to him. Relatively good. Ah! I hate the poison, though. Come on, Hell Demon. Get in there. Get some. Get some. Let him teleport again. No, okay, good. He can actually move. See, he moves pretty quick when he wants to. Oh my gosh. No. Wow, that is so much damage so quick. Okay. I thought this was gonna be okay, but the tight quarters has led me to believe that this is not. Oh my god, he moves so fast when he wants to. Come on. Whoa. Calm yourself with your noxious gas. Would you guys get it? Would you hit him? This wouldn't be a problem if I was a chicken. This would be a ridiculous game of hit and run if I was a chicken. Come on. Not even the fallen lunatics are doing anything. Alright, we'll lure him over here. Come on, come on. Or at least right there. That's good. That's... Yeah, look at you flipping through those walls. Down here, so any poisons, I'll still have room in here to actually do stuff. Tactics. Tic-tac tactics. And dead. And that is kind of a depressing amount of loot. Oh, wizard hat. That's good. That's what I wanted. But how many? Not really more. All right. Well, so debatable whether T10 is worth the time unless you are incredibly OP or just enjoy the grind. I'll go show you the new set that I'm working on, the new build, real quick, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, sorry about that embarrassing jump cut. Totally ran out of hard drive space, and the video just kind of stopped about halfway through me talking about stuff, and I didn't realize until after I got done talking. So I guess I'm just gonna say everything again, but you won't know. You won't know this is the second time. Alright, so I believe we were going over this set. What they changed, what they didn't change. Pretty much the only thing they changed with it is they added the Lotus Swarm on the 6th set bonus as counted as the as a creature skill, which makes sense because they're Lotus and they're swarming. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. As you can see, I've got the pants. I've got ancient pants, boots, and gloves, and the hat. I don't want the hat. I have this amazing Quetzalcoatl that I want to use. So pretend that that is not there, which means I need the shoulders and the torso in order to actually, let's close this, in order to get that. You know, I don't mind gambling for you guys. I don't condone gambling. We didn't get nothing. And that's why I don't condone gambling. It never pays out. You never win. You never win. I'll save that for later. Anyways, this has been a Witch Doctor T10 viable build. Obviously, not super optimized. I mean, we only have 1.4 million sheet damage and 11 million toughness sheet damage, or sheet toughness. Shanana. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, this can be vastly improved upon to make going through the T10 more viable. Not as much of a waste of time as it is currently. I did, as you can see down here, I did try playing around with the tall men's finger to see if that would be better than this. I decided I'd rather have 5 dogs with the chance to increase the damage than just the one giant dog and one giant gargantuan. Just spread out my body, spread out my damage a little bit instead of the single target, especially when they get caught on some random thing and don't do anything. Although I will say he was hitting for a truck like 800 million, 900 million, so not terrible. Well, that was, excuse me, not with this build he wasn't. With the firewall build he was doing, with that 900% increased damage he was. I tried it with that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, or I will eat your soul. I'll see you guys next time. Same dark, death, evil place, same dark, death, evil time.